Our next speaker is another person who needs no introduction. She's an internationally acclaimed biologist, author, environmental health expert, as well as the co-founder of New Yorkers Against Fracking, a coalition of over 200 organizations, over 1,000 businesses, 300 faith-based leaders calling for a statewide ban on fracking. Our next speaker, all of us probably know, an inspiration, a hero, a friend, Dr. Sandra Steingraber.
My name is Sandra Steingraber, and I am unfractured. Governor Cuomo, thousands of us have arrived at your doorstep, and we know you can see us. Governor Cuomo, the whole world can see us. I know this because my own inbox is full of messages of solidarity from all over the nation. Illinois, Pennsylvania, Iowa, Minnesota, California. And yesterday, I received an inquiry from a member of parliament in the European Union about our plans for New York. Governor Cuomo, how I respond to my email depends on your sense of direction. We are here to say that we have come to a fork in the road. In one direction lies the superhighway of fracking, which would allow us to keep the fossil fuel party going for a few more years. This route offers temporary prosperity for a few, but requires us to cash out the bedrock of our state. We can easily see where that road leads. Shattered communities, poisoned water, ravaged landscapes, spiraling healthcare costs, and more seawater sloshing through the subways of Manhattan. That's the destination in that direction. That road is well marked. Its signposts are fracking's infrastructure projects, the pipelines and compressor stations and power plants and storage depots that are already under construction, as though you, Governor Cuomo, had already decided to steer New York's destiny down that terrible highway. These infrastructure projects and their makers bear happy patriotic names: Constitution, Millennium, Spectra, Energy, Fortis. But we know they also pose unacceptable threats to our health and safety. Near my home in the Finger Lakes, fracked gases are being stored under a lake that is the source of drinking water for 100,000 people. Blockading that compressor station that readies those gases for storage under Seneca Lake is why this year I delivered my annual Earth Day lecture from cell block 5D of the Chemung County Jail. Because Governor Cuomo, I would rather wear an orange jumpsuit than watch my children wear a blue hospital gown. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Where mothers and fathers are fighting a compressor station and the CPV power plant. This same resolve is found in Hudson Valley, where citizens are mobilizing against the purchase of Central Hudson, which powers 375,000 homes and business by a global company whose financial future is tied to fracking. Governor Cuomo, the road that leads in the other direction is the one that few political leaders have ventured down. It's one that leaves our bedrock unfractured, our water unpoisoned. That road is the one that requires we stop lighting things on fire in order to turn on the lights. Although this road is the one less traveled, we have brought you a GPS navigation system in the form of Mark Jacobson's report. It's a roadmap for how to become 100% carbon-free by 2030. And we have brought you ourselves in the form of a massive human rights movement to say that we are already blazing that trail for you, to say that our feet are already marching down that road. Our children are already running ahead of us. Our destination is climate justice. Our destination is an unfractured New York. Our destination is an economy powered by wind, water, and sunlight. The route that takes us there is from my generation and yours, Governor Cuomo, the road to Birmingham, Alabama. And the fractured shale beneath our feet is our lunch counter in Greensboro. We are on a journey to survival. And in this travel, we will not desist. Governor Cuomo, we know you see us. But there are three people who are not among us today that you don't see, and I want you to know their names. The first is Richard Bell, a World War II vet and the former tax commissioner for the city of Corning. Richard Bell died last September at age 88. But this is what he asked his son Gregory to write in his obituary. With his background as a tax assessor and his love of the region, he was appalled by proposals to allow high-volume hydraulic fracturing for natural gas. He knew that such failure-prone industrial activities would immediately reduce property values and tourism, and as a result, any memorial gifts are requested to be sent to New Yorkers against fracking. Richard Bell. Chris Dennis is also not here with us today. Chris was the talented videographer who documented our August rally here in Albany. Chris died at age 22 last month in an accidental drowning. But in his place here today is Chris's father, John Dennis, who is documenting our rally and march in June today with his son's camera. Governor Cuomo, my husband, Jeff DeCastro, is not here with us today. Happily, he lives. But on May 31st, he suffered a serious stroke. And I have left his side for the first time since that date. Because like Chris Dennis's father, and like Richard Bell's son, I know, and the people all gathered here today know, that the work we must do together to ban fracking once and for all is bigger than any one of our individual tragedies. Because we are fighting for everyone's sons and daughters and husbands and families, because we are fighting for life itself. Governor Cuomo, we are already on the road. We are picking up the cameras of our dead family members, and we are not stopping until we get there. Here is the map. Join us.
That was pretty awesome. And thank you for being here today. It means a lot.